All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great episode on your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, 16 days from today, this administration will be exactly 1 year old. And words on the streets are that the failure of the administration is beyond what mere words can describe. Experts are saying it is one thing to describe failure with words and emotions, but it is another thing to explain failure with numbers because numbers don't lie. We moved from 700 naira to a dollar to 1,400 naira to a dollar, and the foreign reserve is still being depleted to defend the naira. A liter of petrol moved from 195 naira to 690 naira to 800 naira, now 1,000 naira and above in some areas, and we are still paying subsidy. But in all these, the popularity of Peter Obi continues to soar, it continues to grow. Every single thing he predicted was going to happen if he didn't succeed Buhari are happening now. Yet, he hasn't given up on Nigeria. He has been going around the country showing Nigerians in the north, south, east, and west what true leadership is. And hours ago, one of the biggest independent political movements in Nigeria, the Coalition for the Protection of Democracy, COPDEM, held their national convention in Abuja, obviously because the major players of the group are northerners. Every part of the country is heavily represented in the group, but the key players are from the north. And to the shock of TINUBU and APC supporters, the group named Peter Obi the icon of democracy in Nigeria 2023-2024. And the news of the award was first reported by AIT. AIT. Since last year, AIT has been against Obi, but I guess everyone is getting tired of denying the truth. Before I show you how they reported it and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you one of the reasons, just one of the major reasons Peter Obi kept saying Nigeria had to, as a matter of urgency, begin to produce, while he kept hammering on moving from consumption to production. Look at this shocking update. Nigeria's manufacturing export plunges by 166% to 778 billion naira, World Bank. A newly published report, Africa Pulse, by the World Bank, obtained by Channels Television, said the trend since 2019 has been downwards, recording a significant decline to 960.7 billion naira attributed to COVID-19 in 2020, while a minor recovery was recorded in 2021 at 1.15 trillion. However, in 2022, a huge drop to 781.1 billion was recorded, and another significant drop to 778.4 billion was recorded in 2023. The Apex Bank specifically blamed the country's dwindling foreign trade on poor infrastructure and inefficient logistics, amongst other factors. Manufacturers and operators in the export ecosystem have lamented that the harsh business environment in the country is making local products uncompetitive globally. The bank's report comes after the Nigerian Export Promotion Council charged Nigerian exporters to adhere to the requirements for exporting products to different countries. You heard that. Numbers don't lie. During the Jonathan regime, the country's manufacturing export exceeded 3 trillion, almost 4 trillion in some years. But now look at how it keeps dropping consistently year in, year out. From 1.15 trillion in 2021, it dropped to 781 billion in 2022, then to 778.4 billion in 2023. And we know it is definitely going to drop further in 2024. This is why Naira is losing value, because balance of trade is poor. This is why unemployment is on the rise. This is why poverty and insecurity are widespread, because the APC turned their backs on production. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet here by Egede says, when wealth without enterprise, illegitimate, leads, that is the result. I can't stop laughing. That is it. Because they are a group of people that believe in wealth without enterprise. Where can we see the money? Have they sold the oil? Bring it, let us share. That is all they care about. That is why they can't even think, they can't even bring themselves to begin to think about being productive. And this tweet by Rita says, these are the issues, not Binance or Igbo traders. That is it. When prices of goods go up, you find some ignorant people saying it is the traders that are causing it. It is not. Find out the real reasons why these things are happening. Find out the real reason why dollar keeps rising against the naira. The World Bank has exposed it now. Look at how production, manufacturing, exports keeps dropping tremendously year in, year out in this country because the APC government don't care about production. What a shame. Now, let us look at how Peter Obi got the Political Icon Award that has left TINUBU supporters shamed. Look at how the papers reported it. Peter Obi honored as Nigeria's political icon of democracy. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 elections, Peter Obi, has been honored as one of Nigeria's political icons of democracy. The recognition came from the Coalition for the Protection of Democracy, COPDEM, at its national convention in Abuja. The National Secretary of the Coalition of the United Political Parties, COP, Peter Ame, was at the national convention to receive the award on behalf of Peter Obi. Receiving the Political Icon Award, the COP secretary says it represents the belief of Nigerians who saw sincerity and integrity in Peter Obi during the 2023 elections. He noted that unnecessary waste by government has resulted in the high cost of living and insecurity confronting the nation. The organizers say the award is in recognition of the champions of democracy whose unwavering dedication has given hope that Nigeria will be great again. COPDEM, as an independent political action group, was formed by Nigerians inspired by the urgent need to contribute to the development of the nation. And as soon as this update dropped, Obedience began to mock TINUBU supporters, most of whom are boys who have been paid to do the media job. You know, they paid them crumbs just to go on Twitter and say all manner of things defending the APC. They had nothing to say on this occasion. Even AIT, that is a PDP TV and recently began working for the APC, had no option than to report the update. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet by Lanre Adebimpe says, where does this leave TINUBU and his supporters? You guessed right, in severe pains. Oh, and motivation series here says, everybody must take a screenshot of this post. They will soon delete it as soon as TINUBU wakes up. Motivation series here is trying to say that AIT must have gone through a lot of panic to put this up on their page, that they are going to have to delete it because, like I said, recently they've been working for the APC. And Godwin here says, let me screenshot it before you delete it. Wow. And Chief Ameoma says, I want to beg every meaningful Nigerian youth, this is not time of political party, but time to come together and make Nigeria work again. Let's fight the political body of criminalities causing us pains and suffering. Support competency with good character. A new Nigeria is possible. That is it. And Anti-Rubbish says, next election will be fire for fire. It will take more than snatching ballot boxes, changing results, and INEC chairman denying Nigerians who they voted for. Now, it is getting all interesting. It is getting very, very interesting now. This is the fourth time Peter Obi would be awarded Man of the Year, cum Politician of the Year, now political icon. You know, icon of democracy. And all these speak volume about what happened on the 25th of February 2023. Nigerians continue to affirm that this man was the choice of the people before Mahmoud Yakubu stepped in. I remember the words of Ayodele Fayose, former governor of Ekiti State. Fayose said the new Nigerian movement led by Peter Obi and fueled by the obedient movement is going to get even bigger. He said it's going to get even stronger towards the next elections if Tinubu does not perform well in office. And we can all see that that is exactly what is happening now. And if you look at some quarters, it may look as if people are not talking much about, but just give it time. Just give it time towards the elections and you see how the fire will start burning times 10 of what burnt in 2023. And Obi's northern popularity is growing daily. This particular award is testament to that fact because the group has as many northern key players as it has southern key players. And Nigerians already know that the APC aren't expecting to get the votes of Nigerians. I think that is very clear. It is obvious in the way they are running the country. So the people have to be ready, not to just vote for a candidate who they believe is the best, but ensure that the systems do the right thing. But until then, make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here, so don't go away. Don't go away.